Kelly and I started going to small group classes about 3 years ago, and we'd never done anything like that before. Didn't know what to expect. But what we got out of it more than anything was friendships.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Real friendships.
We never really had a lot of friends, work companions, things like that, family, but not friends. But we've met people here that we go to dinner with and we hang out with and we call on a daily basis, and it's become very important to us.
And it's been just a really awesome opportunity to build relationships with other Christians and be able to just communicate with them outside of church here on Sundays, to just talk about life, to know that I have people here that I can talk to, ask to pray for me or certain things in my life.
Participating in small groups, like that's really, I feel like where a lot of my growth spiritually has happened. I've been able to open up about some things that I struggle with and have struggled with for a long time, and things that I can say I feel like now I've really started to overcome, and the things that I never thought that I'd be able to overcome thanks to the Lord and just the men in those groups.
The small group I'm in, we've been meeting for like 10 or 12 years and made some wonderful friendships, and just the support that we give each other is wonderful, and it's definitely deepened my faith, getting into the scriptures and just our prayer time together. And we know that we can call each other if we have prayers. We text often with prayer requests, which is wonderful. It's such a blessing.
I didn't know how important church was until I had good times and I had bad times. I had ups and I had downs. I changed jobs, all these different life events and things. You don't realize how important it is to be in a group of people who understand God's purpose in this world, God's direction in this world, and care for you and come alongside of you and sometimes pick you up off the ground.
Small groups have been such a huge blessing to me. I've come to know this group of women so well that every time I'm struggling with something, I'm like, okay, I have to pick up the phone and call one of these women or reach out to them, and I always know that they are going to speak truth to me. They're going to be loving, and they're going to support me in everything that I walk through wholeheartedly. So that has been such a huge blessing to me.
Probably the most central part of our spiritual development has been all of the studies that we've done over the last 18 years or so inside of our small group.
There's nothing like being in a small group because that's where you really learn the value of what it means to be a part of a church community. It's just being able to get to know people, get to know God's word a little better. There's nothing like it, and I highly suggest everybody does it, because if you're not doing it, you're really missing out.
If you're not participating in a small group or volunteering in some way, and if it's out of fear, like, the fear is not from the Lord, and there is so much good that can come from just serving or being in a small group of your peers.